Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good.
Alcohol? I just got in here.
No, yeah. Alcohol's next Saturday, though.
Ah.
Yeah. Because I'm going to a cousin's birthday party, and I've never met them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Best kind of cousins.
Yeah.
Actually, a cousin.
I'm mostly just going because my mother was like, hey, you should go. And I went, well, I don't really get a choice here. Also, one of our aunts died. Her great aunt or something like that. She died.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I'm getting money, presumably.
Hey, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's gonna be one of those annoying things where it's a house that's haunted. You have to stay there for 24 hours. I hate that.
Yeah, it's just so rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough when you gotta fist fight the ghosts at 3 a.m. when you're trying to take a shit. She's related to me. Dude, see, like, that's the thing. It's like, I'm apparently related to a bunch of people, and I never have, like, ever met them. And my mom's like, oh, you're related to that person. I was like, yeah, but how? I've never met this person in my fucking life.
I've had that.
I've never met this man in my entire life.
There's one where my family had, like, a big get-together. Like, my mom's had a big reunion with everyone. She's like, the older generation's getting really old. We should have, like, a big get-together. I'm like, I've never met half these people. What do you mean that they were at every Christmas? I've never met them.
Yeah, they do the thing where it's like, oh, I knew you when you were 3, and it's like, what?
I'm almost 30. Cool.
Yeah, it's like, you know how many years ago that was for me? That's my entire life.
Yeah.
You know how much shit I've experienced?
You know the amount of trauma I have since you've met me.
Exactly. It's like, you knew me when I couldn't even. I shit myself.
Wait, you're telling me you knew me before all that and you didn't prevent it? Turning right back on them. It's like, why did people in Australia warn us about 9/11? They're in a later time zone.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Have known. Fucking assholes, man. Yeah, also we finished our lab study, finally.
Oh, yeah? With the rats?
Yeah.
Like, you're done with it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The rats are all sent to a farm.
Yeah, they're just in a farm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're definitely not in a big biohazard freezer. In a room.
Yeah, it'd be super chilly in there.
With their heads off.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that would never happen.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys, that shit, traumatizing.
Oh, no.
I was not the same after the rat guillotine.
Yeah. It's not as much fun as the rat roller coaster.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's just when you make a tiny roller coaster that connects.
Oh.
I see.
It's got a really weird shape, though. I'm trying to find a picture of it.
Man, have I told you guys about my fucking bird? I mean, I've texted you guys. I know I have.
Yeah.
She's finally better. Like, she's finally, like, running around and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the last few days she's been just kind of, like, hobbling and shit. But she's finally got out of her cage and ran around today, so...
Nice.
You know, she's over whatever was wrong with her legs after squeezing out 5 eggs in a month.
Jeez.
Imagine having 5 babies in a month.
I physically couldn't.
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to even consider it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Well, I don't, because I've never experienced that either, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Bailey, do you know what that roller coaster is?
No.
It's the euthanasia roller coaster.
Oh, no! Like the G-force just scrambles their brains?
Yeah, it was designed for humans. I don't know if it would work for that, but it was designed to be big down in the circle. It would slowly kill someone, but dead by the end. Yeah. It was designed to be a fun way for people to live their last moments.
Uh-huh. I feel like I have heard of that now that you mention it.
Have you guys heard of Mickey's Dick Smasher?
No. Is this Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Wow. My favorite ride at Six Flags. There's a GIF of it somewhere. It's one of the weirdest things that's almost animated.
Yeah, Mickey's Dick Smasher.
Yep. It's so
Boy, howdy. Yeah, it sounds brutal.
so beautiful. Plus, it's not transphobic. It does say it's a dick smasher, but it's guy or girl can stand there. I like acceptance.
Like it spawns a dick for you to be for you that smashes.
Yeah, for you to get smashed.
Mm-hmm.
So much worse to imagine.
One free with every ticket. Hey, yo, Ricky
Yeah.
Rat, where's the fast passes for Mickey's dick smasher?
Oh my god. Well, Darian called me earlier and said that he's going to be able to stop driving for a long time. He said he's 50 miles from where he's going to be parking and said he would pop in if he was able to. But I don't know if he will be able to. But are you guys ready to start?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys ended almost at sunset, coming into Preford, day 391. I realized I fucked up my day counting, so it's 391 now, and we're still on track for things that are happening elsewhere during this time. In fact, Pale, you get a message in your head as the sun starts to set. It is your good buddy, your pal, Ash. And he says, "You said it all works out? Pale, how? He's sending me to kill you or die trying. How the fuck does it all work out, brother?"
I really hope you like apple juice.
Make a persuasion check.
Please get a 20, please. That's a 5.
A 5? Oh
Yep.
no. He says, "I've spent my entire life for this. If this is a fucking trick, I'm going to find a way. I don't care what I've been through today. If it's you or me, by God, it's gonna be me."
There are no tricks, and don't worry, I understand it will always be you. You'll come first. I knew that then, I knew that now. You're Merkul's chosen. And again, I was serious about the apple juice. Like, I have, it's really good apple juice.
Okay, he doesn't reply. I mean, you might sense some confusion and more angst. As Leo once said, Ash is the most butthurt man on the earth. He just wakes up butthurt. And he's definitely being emo right now. Which, to be fair, his god is seemingly choosing a fucking rando over him, as he's the cardinal bishop of their whole religion. He's tied, but he's tied with someone else, but second in line for their entire goddamn religion, and Merkul's sending him to go get murdered by a rando. So, because there's no way he's gonna win after stabbing himself with the communion blade today.
Yeah, he had a bit of a long day.
Yeah, Ash is very good, very bad, no good day. How does that phrase go? I don't know.
I think it's,
Very bad, no good, terrible day.
Yes.
there it is. Yeah, but it all works out, and he has some very confused appy juice by the fire.
Uh-huh. It's
I think he's just used to being confused in my vicinity.
everyone is at this point.
He's mentally confused, Pale's sexually confused. It's all.
What the fuck did I miss? I was gone a session.
No, Ash is an old guy. This is a back in time thing.
Mm.
I mean, Pale, you could explain to.
So, Steven went off and summoned his old friends in Merkulians, even though he had been clean for, 20 years? And
30.
30, damn. They come back. I meet with, essentially one of their generals, Ash Barlow. They're like, I didn't know he was calling Merkulians. I actually don't want you here. I show up to their camp. They mind freeze me. So I'm like, I'm strong. I can be stuffed. My wisdom, super low. Mind freeze, hold person, awkward. Big back and forth. This guy, Ash, summons Merkul with the communion blade. I try to kill Ash. Merkul says, hey, stop it. I'm right here. I'm a god. I get away. We go camp in the mountains. Ash comes over to us and is half dead, out of spells, ready to kill me or die fighting me. I'm like, hey, pull up a chair. Here's some apple juice. What's going on, man? We're actually best friends now. Let's kill some mages. He's really confused the whole time, but we're biffles.
Nice.
Yeah. He's one of the guys who
Yeah.
saved from like the mages who had he's buried right now to regrow his arms and legs. Made of wood. Great guy.
And
Is it night or day?
it is sunset.
Okay.
So Ash has just gotten this command from Merkul and is probably currently marching to you. You just got done having a powwow with Stephen in the graveyard.
I'm gonna take first watch and I'm gonna read my book, waiting for more angry messages.
Or
I'm just gonna inform Pale that I can. Pale, you are aware that I don't sleep, right?
I'm gonna put my finger up to his face. Just. Shh.
I don't have a mouth.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just kind of moving it over your general face area. I'm gonna get yelled at by someone. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's Ash Barlow. They're really, really attractive, smart, funny, terribly evil Merkulian. Currently, right now, he's coming to kill young Gert me. It's hilarious, and I gotta read anyway.
Okay.
Yep. Pull out my wisdom book. Read that. Waiting for more silly little gooseness.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a force stance watch. We're each just gonna go in a cardinal direction.
I was about to say, you guys are about 3 miles from town.
Nope.
If you wanted to go ahead and go there, or if you want to camp here.
Let's camp just because we don't know what town is waiting for us. What's waiting for us in town?
Yeah.
Let's rest up first.
Okay.
You get there, everyone's dead.
If only you had been there a few hours earlier.
Why didn't you say, SpongeBob? Why didn't you write your paper?
Oh my god. So you guys are going to camp here? Okay. Yeah, so you're reading your book. Bastion, do you do anything with the 3 Forgeborn children who also can't sleep? Dad, I can't sleep. They don't actually see that, but...
I think I'll set us up in, back-to-back.
360 watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Yagami fiddles with one of the chaos machines that Rosemary gave you, just kind of poking it and making it walk around and looking at how it works. Nokia is fervently keeping watch. They're very stoic, almost like a big metal statue, much like yourself. And then Pale Jr. might get up for a little bit to walk around, and you see them touching a mushroom that is extremely poisonous, and they kind of put it down and then wipe off their the spores from their fingers, and then walk back around and probably pick up a spider and study it, and yeah. But then they will eventually come sit down after Nokia is don't wander off, I swear, or rather, don't wander off, I swear. They have a deep, unnervingly deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably Jade would be antsy and try to sneak off to smoke weed, but Folium would stop her and go to sleep. God damn it, you.
I can smell that. Stop it. In the name of the law.
I know what that smells like.
How do you know what this smells like? Don't ask, Folium.
Yeah, but in the morning, where did it go? Yeah, on day 392, as dawn breaks, you guys are standing up to make coffee or whatever, eat breakfast, and dawn starts to break. And the birds start chirping, and nature, you're starting to get into a more desert climate. Not to sand, but it's a dry prairie. And as you're sitting around calmly, Pale, you have not gotten any messages in the night, but you do know what's happening as a beam of black fills the sky, similar to the white beam that connects all of the planes together that you can jump in and basically plane shift. Or get obliterated, and then a expanding out into a wall of black at an incomprehensible fast speed until it is suddenly dark again and there are no stars. Even like a cook fire is barely visible, pale, your glowingness only goes a few feet. All of you feel sickly cold, and a striking sense of dread fills you to your core. Except Pale, that is. You feel a kind of giddiness and excitement in your heart. And after a moment of this pulsing, thickening, oppressive black filling the world, it disappears with a flash, or the opposite of a flash, and the dawn sky glows pink and blue again. And all of you know instinctually that a great power has shifted, and so does everyone on the material plane. And you might even see a bird or a squirrel stop in their tracks. The feeling on Folium and Jade's face and the Forgeborn children is, what the fuck was that? But after a moment, everything cautiously starts to move again, and you hear birdsong and bug noises start up later.
So anyone wants seconds? Oh my god, today's such a great day. Being on the receiving end, like getting to see that not up close and feel like I'm gonna be exploded. Oh my gosh. Guys, so cool, right?
Jade goes, huh? And
that was
copies the sentiment with just his face.
That was Steve. My buddy. He just reascended to championship hood for McCool. I was actually there, the other me, younger me. I'm there. Super cool. Hanging with Ash and the boys.
I'm trying to remember if you told Jade and Folium this specific of stuff.
Didn't. I left out everything about McCool.
Yeah. Yeah, except for that you joined, and they're like, what? You've met a god? What?
Listen.
You saw a champion come to life? Who the fuck is Steven? Pale? Fuck, man.
Jade, remember I said there's that one guy, Johnny, that I think you'll get along with? He's all super emo, dark, and stormy, all that. It's Steven's son, adopted son. It's super cute.
What?
He's a big old teddy bear. He's terrifying. It's adorable. I'm going to kind of walk away from the other people. I'm just going to kind of whisper to them, he's going to die horribly. It's kind of depressing. Yeah.
Who are you whispering to?
Jade and Folium.
They're both in the shock of power that massive spreading across the earth, and Jade goes, Pale? That's fucking terrifying. What the fuck?
He's a teddy bear. He's not that scary, except for him being a champion of the end of the universe. Except for that. Pretty great.
And Folium's like, why did I ever let this boy leave? Like, he's just, you can see it, his brain thinking in his mind, why did I ever let this kid leave home? I should have locked him in the cellar when I had the chance.
Listen, all I'm saying is, when you get to know him, Steven, super great guy. Really good friends with actually a Pelorian or two. The good ones.
I mean, I guess that's better.
He was friends with me. He helped me get away from, honestly, a toxic relationship. Toxic. Gorvnald the Bolbeck, mediocre. Really didn't look out for me. Didn't look out for himself. But my boy Steven almost takes his mental health into account sometimes.
Almost, sometimes.
He almost did once, and then he rejoined their McCool. Granted, this also means Johnny failed, which is good, because if Johnny stopped that, messy. We have to go find the Vivianite and return time back. Anyway.
Yeah, you don't know what time fuckery has gone on since you've talked to Johnny, and Johnny was like, I gotta fucking leave and go find my dad before this freak gets to him. And you don't know if that changed anything.
Just do a quick sending to Ash. Hey, how was the apple juice? How's your morning? Hope you had a good breakfast.
He sounds very tired and very happy, and he says, I can't decide if I'm going to kill you. Just on principle. Not present you, later you that I'm speaking to. Apple juice is fine, and your friend Leo has some damn good weed, I must say.
We're trying to break him of the habit. Yeah, when you see me next, feel free to take a swing.
Well, might take you up on that. I'll carve my knuckles into a more appropriate shape.
Oh, you're gonna rib your fingers for me? Thank you. I'll see you then.
He's not going to respond.
Yep. All right, let's go to town. Literally.
God. Okay.
He thinks he'll still have arms next time he sees me.
Yeah, he does.
What a goofy goober. Gonna go through insurmountable trauma before then.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, you guys pick up camp and start to head into Preford, the first town on your journey to Rock Springs. And as you come across the first couple of farmhouses, at first glance you thought you were coming across a abandoned house or decaying barn. And now that you get closer, you see that the home is a little worn down, but in a cozy way, with ivy climbing up the side that is in fact purposeful and not just wild. And what you thought were weeds is actually a modest garden, and you know the place isn't abandoned as you see a fiddler on the roof. You also notice the caravan you are guarding is suddenly gone, nowhere to be seen. It's just you on an empty road, and this house that you thought was abandoned, but now you're closer, and it's not. And this fiddler on the roof is a bearded halfling, but past his prime, but still in he's still spry. He wears a red and black ivy cap, buffalo plaid flannel over a simple commoner's garb, and a huge mithril codpiece, which is pristine in contrast to the rest of his worn and mud-stained clothes. And as you approach, you realize he is passionately singing and playing Find Me Someone to Love by Queen, and the music is so moving that you feel the wind blowing past the trees in key, and birds chirping could be backup singers.
Hey, Bastion.
Yes.
I think we want to pay him to music for us. And look at him. Look at the size of that fiddle.
It is quite impressive.
So bright and blue and shiny. The fiddle. I mean, you yell, "Hey!"
Or Pale Jr. would go, his fiddle's made of wood, it's not blue.
Again, finger over the face, well, which is very clearly not a mouth.
Uh-huh.
It's like, "Hey, you!"
You see him kind of lean over the bow of the house, and he goes, "What? What did you say?"
Hi.
He says, "There once was a whore from Peru who filled her vagina with glue. She said with a grin, if they pay to get in, they'll pay to get out of it too." And he gives you a middle finger and goes back to playing some other song.
I'm gonna start to slowly take my sword out. No, that won't work for someone like him. Jade, go get him down. You've got weird womanly powers. He was singing a sad song about love.
She walks up and says, I'll try, I guess. And she walks up to, let me move you guys over. Yeah, here, this is the house, you're on the road. She walks over, like, closer to the fence. And she's like, "We need a flute player, do you play flute?" And he pauses for a moment, and then pulls out a pan flute made of brass, not gold. And he says, "I'm kind of already employed. And while I'm thinking of that, there was a man from Kent whose rod was so long it bent, so to save him his trouble, he bent it double, and instead of coming, he went. So fuck off."
You know, go
And he does
over.
a hip thrusting motion with the mithril codpiece.
Don't you? I'm gonna go and walk over to pretty much like right to the side of his house, like right here.
Uh-huh.
Just kind of yell over. If you're already employed, then don't be doing. Come down here. I'm gonna pay you, and I want you to do stuff. We're gonna go on a cool thing. You're gonna come back in one piece, and I'll find you a woman you can talk to.
I have already got all the women I want to talk to.
Talking to plants aren't women.
Speaking of that, there was a young girl of Cape Cod who thought babies were fashioned by God. But 'twas not the Almighty who hiked up her nighty, was Roger the lodger by God.
You know, look over his plant, just yell to him. I see you're
coming
planting
down. What?
Good, because I've seen that you've already been planting your seed. Oh, thankfully, not in a steed. So take my seed, or I'll make it
It's a
bleed.
little better.
I'm not smart. I hit things and I pray to gods. Listen.
A lot of ways to get in trouble that way.
I got abandoned by a god and scouted by 3 others. I'm already in trouble. I just have a lot of money.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes. Yes. It's a 19.
Oh my god.
Add a D4.
Say 22.
He kind of slumps and halfway sets the fiddle down, and you see that his face is not nearly as joking and standoffish. He almost turns into a normal person, save the gigantic mithril codpiece. Well, my name is Seamus Jameson. You sound like you've been through a lot. Are you guys adventurers?
Yeah.
You look weird enough to be adventurers.
Yeah. These are just... yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this because I figured you have some experience with it. I literally can't come down. I'm imprisoned by a fae, unfortunately. Speaking of which, don't touch the garden. Like, seriously, don't touch the garden.
Where's the... Do you know where the Fae is? Is it in the Feywild or, like, around here?
No, she's in town. It sells crops, and then alchemist kind of things, and then she sells them in town, and then makes shoplifters become her slaves, basically. And that's because they're stealing fae food, even though I didn't realize that fae... Like, I knew she was a witch, right? Because, you know, I know things. But I didn't figure she took the plants from the material plane, planted them in the Feywild, then took those seeds, planted them in the material plane again, and now they're Fey food. Which, unfortunately, I'm a slut for tomatoes. So, now I'm here.
Yeah, take my sword out, take out him, and just kind of look at him, give a little kiss. Me. You're gonna eat a Fae today.
Eat a Fey.
Not you.
Okay,
Don't
good.
worry.
Oh, the sword. You're... Well... listen, she's a really powerful fae, is the unfortunate thing. I wouldn't... You know, thank you for wanting to help and all, but to be honest, it's not a bad gig. She commanded me to stay here and try to lure folks in and then, make the illusions around the place. This place is really scary without me doing the magic over it. It's like got kid bones hanging in the trees and shit, but you can't see that. And so I'm supposed to lure people in to eat in her garden, but she didn't actually tell me how I'm supposed to lure them in. So I just tell them to fuck off and then make the modest folks go away with the codpiece get up and usually my adult shows, but I'm trying to just get people to leave. And she hasn't realized it yet.
Gotta look up at him and just... Don't worry. We're gonna go kill some things. We'll be back in a little bit, then we'll talk about hiring you. Please don't go and run away. That'd be kind of rude.
I can't leave.
I'm saying once you're out.
Oh, I've got nowhere better to be.
So, like, do you know what can you explain what her house looks like?
It is, more of a yurt, and I'm standing on the peak of it, even though it looks like a chimney. And then, she's got all kinds of bones and feathers and, dream catchers hanging from the porch and shite, and then all up in the trees around here there's some warden symbols and things. She's also got, like, a small... I don't know, I think a chest, maybe? And that's what she keeps people in. She's taken 5 people this year. It's fucking gross.
God, I wish I had Akhenaten with me. Well, Seamus, we'll be back.
Oh, well, good luck. And don't... I don't know. Good luck. Thank you.
We do this often.
Boy, howdy. Well, I'll be here. And he goes back to idly playing a song on the violin, looking for anyone else to come down the road.
He's like if Leo was left in a dryer for too long.
And had an accent.
Leo made accents all the time, honestly. He would just... It was just deeply concerning. I feel like he had a crisis of self, but couldn't really get to the bottom of it because he never knew his father. He's probably in a prison somewhere at this point. Leo, not his dad. His dad just forever broken. Let's go. You guys want to go find a Fae and kill it?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think killing a Fae would do, like, great, because, like, none of us have daddy issues, that's right, you know? So we'll just distract ourselves by...
You stay away from the Fae.
Killing a big monster.
You are
What?
easily distracted.
I am not. And then she looks at a butterfly that went by.
Don't.
And Pale Jr. also looks at the butterfly.
William, how'd you deal with 2 of this?
Whiskey.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I respect that. Alright, let's go into town.
Okay.
Also, what did he mean we were weird enough to look like adventurers? We're a totally normal group.
Yeah,
Are
4
we?
giant, 2 giant robots, 2 smaller robots, a water Genzai, a fire Genzai. No, you guys are totally fucking normal, of course.
I love being so normal.
Yeah, it's just 4 people in various sizes of suits of armor.
Yeah, yeah. Don't even worry about how Pale Jr. has 4 legs. And then Yagami is very, very thin for a person to be in armor. Don't worry about it.
It's a well-armored centaur and elf.
Yeah.
No, that's 2 people and 1 robot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like how they did the raptors in whatever it's called?
Jurassic Park.
Park? Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Coming into town, it is a country town. They have cattle drives here occasionally to take them to Golgari. They load meat and wool and other kind of things from the desert to the short trip across the Sufla Bay to Golgari, or up to... They might have a cattle drive upriver to take things to the northern part of Acadia. This is mostly a sheep place and some tropical plants, the ones that can grow in the desert this far south. And coming into town, you see the high steeple of a Pelor church. Weather vane atop its peak is the shape of the sun. You see as you pass the Pelor church a memorial that was built in 1322. Rest in peace to the souls lost in the Orc raids of 1319 to 1322, and there is a list of about 100 names, which for a town this size, that is a good population of the people who were killed during that time. And followed by this is an addendum. May this town never forget the sacrifice of the three sons of our priest, Benjamin and Martha Crane. May you go to the warmth of Pelor's light with haste. Liam Oliver. The last name has been carved out, like with a chisel or something, and then their last name again, Crane.
That's weird.
You want to do a history check, Pale?
I would love to.
I'd also like to do one.
Okay, go ahead.
You probably have much better history.
Would you roll that and add a 9 to it? And then add a d4 as well?
Okay.
Yeah, you roll that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I got my one good roll for the night.
You're very good, Bastion. It is a 13 plus 3 plus 29. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Yeah, Pale, you don't remember this even though you've met the guy, but Bastion, you must have heard this somewhere along the way, or maybe during Pale's ramblings during the night you were somewhere. You know this is the town where Stephen Quio is from. It's used to be constantly raided by nomadic orcs, and the orcs wanted total humiliation of the town, so they demanded the sons of the priests who were the de facto leaders at the time, because everyone else was fucking dead. And so the priests sacrificed their 3 children into slavery for the good of the rest of the town. And that is how Stephen and his 2 brothers came into the possession of the orcs, and something that Stephen's 2 older brothers did not survive. This orc tribe continued to raid the town, even afterwards. Then they would rove the plains between the Everts Plateau and the winter wastes of southern Thunderscrim until the Death Fists, the cult that rescued Stephen, killed them sometime around 1332, bringing Stephen into the embrace of Merkul. So they've carved out Stephen's name because, it's got baggage.
Yeah. Oh, this is the town that Stephen Puyo was from.
I can't believe I forgot that. I'm a terrible best friend.
I mean, Stephen might have mentioned it, once. Or actually, in Ash Barlow's book that he wrote, he told Stephen's whole life story, so you probably have read it there before, because I don't think Stephen would even remember the name of the town.
I remember that one. But yeah, it's I feel like I shouldn't mention him, but I really want to talk about him, but at the same time, they probably don't like him, but he's also a hero.
And probably even you don't even know if Stephen actually knows what his original last name was, which is Crane, because he's also called his parents Benjamin and Martha Puyo, even though Puyo is Claire's last name, and so he just took that. And so he may not even know that that's not his actual last name.
Ash that, he's gonna have his mind blown. He already knows it.
He's too young to remember this town.
Yeah. Well, time to go find a fae that's been feeding off of the good name and nature of Stephen.
Yeah, let's see here.
I enjoy killing for a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a good enough cause.
We happen to do a lot.
Yeah, as you go into town, you see a ranger sort of person leaving town, gigantic crossbow. Oh yeah, and as soon as you left the zone of the house where Seamus and Jameson is imprisoned, the caravan you guys are guarding, you rejoin them, and they don't even notice you guys were gone for a second.
Rude.
Yeah, you see as you go into town, there is the Sun Saloon. There is a stock show, big warehouse sort of a deal, like a giant barn. There's also a small church of Chunatea, the goddess of agriculture. Yeah, you see a couple of shops, a little marketplace selling knickknacks and snake oils and whatever else. You see there's a dentist/doctor in town who's a traveling kind of doctor. He set up a tent, and he's currently pulling somebody's tooth, just kind of in a tent with the door open.
That's so normal.
Yeah.
What a beautiful town.
And this ranger person kind of nods to you guys as you come in, and he goes, "You guys adventurers?"
Yes.
Yep.
Oh. You looking for work in town or what? Or just going with them? And
No, we're here to kill someone.
What?
What did we talk to?
What?
There's a fae who's been... We just need to talk to her.
Yes.
Oh, you mean her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking.
Vernestra is her name. He's kind of wide-eyed. He's he was going to tell you about, the Sun Saloon's hiring bouncers, so, Nikia could get him some experience beating up drunks, or there's somebody in the Pelor Church needs help with something. He's a quest giver guy. But then as soon as you say, "We're here to kill a fae," and he knows which one it is and knows that they're super powerful, and he goes, "Oh, fuck, you guys are not who I was going to recommend you to." Good luck. Her name's Venestra.
Quick question before you go, bud. Pelor big around here?
Pelor's big everywhere.
Okay, cool. Are you religious?
Not really.
there's a war coming. I recommend you start finding a god. I suggest Vivian. She's not who I follow, but she looks like she's up your alley. I suggest finding a god.
You should worship Gond.
Ooh, god is great.
Well.
Anyways, I believe that my sons could be best be used as bouncers.
Yeah, and then there's the storehouse is paying a silver for rat tails. There's if any of you guys are machine people, the gunsmith in town just got lynched. So if you, there's probably a couple of guys who need to get their stuff in working order. You know,
All about machine people.
not like that.
I don't see what's so funny.
Micro.
I am a machine person.
That's not what I meant. I'm trying to find this fucker's name in my notes. I think I wrote it like, what's...
Jimothy.
No. Where'd it go?
Joe Jana Jameson.
Joe Janet Jameson. Listen, I've already gotten Seamus and Jameson. I can't have two goofy named guys in the same day.
They're related.
His name's Lucas Suarez. He's like, well, just mention my name around town. People will know you're good people, I guess. And he does a peace sign and walks away from you.
Excellent.
Great. Oh, I guess we just mention him until we get to Fernestra.
Okay. Yeah.
Why did we not ask
Jameson-
her where she was?
Well, that's a great question.
And as you turn around, he's gone.
Damn it, he must be a redhead.
It always happens. Anyways,
Like
you
that.
three, I say go look for work, if you would like to.
They shrug. Nokia looks nervous as always. Pale Jr. is wanting to run around and talk to people and ask people questions and look under every rock and tree for bugs. And then Yagami's like, oh yeah, I've played with all the guns in Bastion's bag of holding. I know what they all do. And I want to look at more of them. I'm a month old, and I've been playing with loaded guns. It's not a big deal.
We've
You
all
can
been
shoot him. I mean, he's made of metal. Like, he could shoot himself. I mean, what's a bit more?
Yeah. And what's a bit more? Oh god. What's a bit more metal when you think about it?
And then, and if you run into any trouble, please, just tap on this rock. And I'm gonna hand them a rock, and I'm like to magically tinker it. When the rock is like gripped, it lets out a tornado siren.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Nokia makes Pale Jr. take this because they're the one who's going to get lost if anybody. And since it's morning, they're probably going to go to the saloon later, but then start to head out in search of rats, probably, which Pale Jr. is going to be very good at. Just a giant metal person, a medium-sized metal person, and a little metal person walking through town. And people give them strange and a little bit fearful looks, but you think they're probably not gonna bother them, as even as level 1s, your Forgeborn children could obliterate basically anyone in this town. They'll be fine.
good.
And then I hand each of them a gun.
Yeah. Well, they all have weapons. Don't remember what they have. No. Yeah, Yagami has the wrench of fixing or breaking. I think Pale Jr. just has a souped-up crossbow. And then Nokia, I think, has like a... I think it's like a great sword and then like a tower shield that they can bash people with. Just punch the power button to the off position as I crush your skull. Yeah, but they're off doing level 1 things. They'll be fine.
Yeah. They gotta get experience, you know?
And then Jade would go... She's like... Shamison said like they were an alchemist or something? Or like sold vegetables?
Yeah, so we just gotta go find someone with like a yurt shop that sells stuff. Or do we buy stuff from her first, then kill her?
If we kill her, all of their stuff would be free.
Bastion, I'm so proud of you.
I don't know what that means.
Pride?
No, why would you be proud of me?
Because you're being financially responsible. Yeah, let's go talk to her, see what her wares are. Hopefully the ranger didn't narc on us.
You will recognize this map, but it is just the city map that I had. There's no longer a jail / asylum here. Let me go ahead and remove some of these guards. Okay.
Hey, how many stories are those houses?
Huh?
How many stories are those houses?
2.
Cool.
As it says in blue, 2-story house.
Can't read. We've been over this.
Yeah, you see the shops around here. Let's say that instead of a jail, this is the saloon. Or no, there's a tavern right there. Never mind. This is probably the part of the stock show place or something. But you walk into a small marketplace. There are chickens running around. There's kids playing that chicken hoop game. It's kind of like you walk into Whiterun and there are little shops. One of the blacksmiths nods to you.
I kind of go, yell to them, hey, where's Bernstrand? I think that's her name.
Make a persuasion check.
Make a lying check of...
Or what kind of person are you going to talk to? Like,
one of the blacksmiths. Like, hey, where's like, I'm trying to read a name that I miswrote.
Yeah, you're... Look at the Sharpie on your hand and it's smeared.
Yeah, that's a 15.
A 15. They kind of tilt their head and go, Vernestra?
Yeah, yep, sorry, yeah.
Oh, she's over there. And they point you to this market stall right here. Let's say that she'll be... Let me go get this person. She'll be right there. She's this person in red.
Mosey over. Hi, are you Vernestra?
Hi, I am. Are you looking for any of my wares? And she motions to potions and very tasty-looking vegetables.
Mostly my friends are. I'll let them browse first.
Of course. You guys new in town?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Preford. It's a lovely little place.
Ashton, do you need anything from her?
I can't eat.
What kind of potions and things do you have?
Oh, I have little healing potions. I have ones that cure diseases. I have a couple that are really special. Like, they can make you bigger, smaller. You know, you gotta clean into those tight corners, so you make yourself half your size. Some that make you work faster. I've got a few for pain and other little aches and stuff like that. I've even got a love potion, if you're into that. And she, like, winks to all of you. Says I have one that is really popular among the blacksmiths and chimney sweeps. It makes you resistant to fire. All sorts of things like that.
How much is the one to make someone smaller? Or something?
Yeah. Let me look at my fucking notes, because I did write this down, actually. I think it's... I don't remember what level it is. Let's just say it's 200. Do you want the one that makes you bigger or the one that makes you smaller? Because they are different.
Smaller. As much smaller.
Okay, yeah. She sells you a potion of... Or she says, it'll be 200 gold. It is a little pricey. I haven't sold many in this town, but a few.
Oh, that's fine. Here you go.
Yeah, she gives you a potion of diminution. And it has the same thing as, like, Alice in Wonderland. Eat me. Drink me. You know. That scene.
I'm gonna save the little eat me for when I see Erica next. And
oh my god.
Do you have a potion or spell scroll or something that will let us borrow... Yeah, kind of lean in just so other people can hear. Borrow a halfling for a bit?
Make an intimidation check.
I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm not saying like straight up.
No, I know.
Oh, okay. Ruh-roh. All right, 14 plus that. That's a 13.
I had a D4.
Okay.
Bastion's always guiding you.
That's a 14. Hell yeah. Be out here.
She does the little, like, bimbo cocking her head thing, like, not actually being one, but putting it on, obviously. And she goes, "What would you need a halfling for? There's a couple of halfling families in town."
You can
What?
trying to think of how to do this without doing anything stupid.
You got it, buddy.
I'm just gonna turn my hair off, eyes black. We need him for some help playing a song. I'll pay a fee, or we can do this difficult.
Oh, you mean my halfling? As she is not scared of you guys, she goes, the trouble is that he's enough of a troublemaker where if I let him leave, he'll probably escape. And he's valuable to me for a lot of reasons. So, I mean, hey, do you want to do this in town?
I'm gonna look over
Because I
Bastion.
was thinking of packing up and going back to, there's a lovely little temple of Sylvania where I could, like, just sacrifice him on an altar. I've been really thinking about it.
Well, this is not Pelor, but we do need him for a bit. Honestly, you can come with, or we can just drag him and take all your wares too, but you seem like a good businesswoman.
You know, here's the thing, is that, like, you know when you let somebody borrow your horse and then it comes back and it hasn't been fed? By which I mean they borrow your car and they don't fill it up with gas. And, like, you know, that happens. I've learned not to let people borrow things, and I can guarantee that you can't take anything from me.
I'd like to lean down to Pale's ear and just be like, "So are we not killing her?"
Let's leave town, all of us, as a nice calm group. I don't want to hurt any random people.
Sure, because, you know, in that case, I might stay for a while. I've only had one or two every couple of months folks that I can take back to the Feywild, but it is a nice, quiet town. You know, I take the drifters that shoplift, that kind of thing. Only the dirty little thieves. Like that halfling.
Of course.
He does a great job of hiding my house. These people are not used to Feywild styles. But yeah, I'll meet you back at my house if you want.
I cast command and just tell her follow.
What does she have to make a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
That is a wisdom save.
Although, if she's a Fey, she's immune to charms.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Fey ancestry.
Says, oh, that's cute. Or Pale, do you want to make a history check to retroactively know if you know that?
Nope.
Even
I'm gonna roll
you,
with it.
you know what magic is.
I'm gonna roll with it. It makes it a little more
Even
spicy.
if Matt doesn't. Okay. She has a big smile and goes, "That's so cute that you thought that was going to work for, like, even a second. Yeah, I'll meet you at my house. Let me pack up my stuff." She's not going to leave town with you, but she will meet you at her house. She will keep her word on that as she starts packing up her, like, potion bottles and things.
Like if I did an insight, it's like, okay, she will actually show up there.
Or actually, no, she leaves all of her shit out, hoping somebody will steal it and consume it, and then she can own them. So she'll just leave all of her shit out.
Okay. And do I get the vibe that she is truthful to her word?
Make an insight check.
Love to. I don't want her to go disappearing in the Feywild. That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, she realizes that you guys are holding a lot of powerful things in your midst. She totally wants to kill you and steal your stuff because she's very confident that she can.
That's adorable.
That and you folks know about her cute little halfling bard, and she can't have that.
We do need him, though.
Yeah. Before we go, I'm just going to go and... No, I'm going to save that till later. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, a couple people watch you leave. Your Forgeborn kids are still doing level 1 stuff. They're fine. It's probably better you left them in town, honestly.
Uh-huh.
And
I mostly don't want them to get involved.
yeah, no, they would be obliterated.
Yeah.
I'll move you back to Venestra's house. Yeah, you're back at Venestra's house. And you see that Seamus and Jameson is still there. And as you guys are walking, it's as though a cold front is rolling in. You see a very distant thunderheads that you didn't notice earlier. And as you walk, you feel the first of cold breezes blow through, shaking the trees which is usually it's kind of hot here, honestly. Even early in the morning, it's like 80 degrees. You're just in Texas. Congratulations. But a bit of heat rolling in, and that is crashing with this sudden cold front that is rushing. And as you get to Venestra's house, it is a little stormy, not quite raining yet. But Seamus and Jameson pauses his playing. You did it that fast! The fuck? And then he looks to the sky and goes, "Oh, you haven't done it yet."
No.
Okay. Just a tip. Just the tip. I can't. She's probably gonna make me also fight here, so I apologize for that ahead of time. There's nothing I can do about it. Please, I assure you I would if I could.
Actually, don't worry about that. And I'm gonna walk over, take the shackles out of my bag, and toss them up to him. Put these on before she gets here.
What's it do?
Nothing. It's fantastic. They'll make you do nothing too.
Oh, I was just worried you were into kinky shite for a minute.
No, that's my other friend. He's not here right now.
Oh god. Yeah, he will trust you and put them on because he has no better option. Like, even if this is a trip, like, he's already kidnapped by a fae, so it's like, you know, how much worse can it get?
Yeah.
And he puts them on, and I will take him out of combat. Congratulations.
Let's
It's actually a
fucking
great
go.
idea. It is a great idea. All right. So if you guys want to place yourself around the house, wherever you want to be, Bastion,
Shit's just not
where would you
loading.
like to be?
Can I
You can
move
be in
myself?
front of the house, on the road, in like
Someone stream it for me?
Carolina's here.
Oh yeah, you can screen share on Discord, right?
Mhm.
How do you do that?
Do you see where, like, it's your name, the mute, the deafen, and the settings button?
Huh? Oh, the
Above
screen.
that, it's the screen with the arrow in it.
Oh, sick.
Mhm.
Can I
Oh,
move
and I
my
can
piece?
even share what tab, not even my whole thing. That's dope as fuck. There's the map. How cool. Yeah. That's dope as fuck. Thank you for showing me that.
Can I move my piece?
Well, I'm just now looking at all the death roller coaster shit. God.
Carolina is here.
Hi, Carolina.
Come here.
you
Dude, just
able-
in time for us to fight.
Yeah, are you able to
I've been I've been listening.
Yeah.
I've been following you.
Mm-hmm. Silently, as Carolina does.
So I'm in the tree line.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
And then the moment I see her approach, I'd like to cast 2 spells as like a pre-combat buff, basically.
Yeah. As you wait for Venestra to come to you, this thunderstorm gets closer and it starts to rain, which makes you sizzle a bit pale. However, Jade and Folium appear to grow in stature and confidence as they gain temporary hit points because it's stormy outside and they worship Umberly. And also on the horizon, as soon as Seamus and Jameson puts the anti-magic handcuffs on, you do see the illusion around the house disappear. And it is indeed a spooky witch cabin. You see all kinds of exotic Feywild plants, but then also normal stuff like the tomatoes that seduce Seamus into joining this place. And yeah, you just see like a whole like kid skeleton and probably like a minotaur skull over her doorway and like other kind of feathers and shit and like spell charms are everywhere. It's a creepy witch hut. Yeah, so you see and hear approaching on the horizon a giant purple dragon.
Cool.
Let me go get one for that.
Yeah, the 3 spells I'd like to cast are Fly, Mirror Image, and See Invisibility.
Oh, fancy.
So there are 3 duplicates of Bastion now. I can see things in invisible and ethereal plane, and I can fly, which arguably the most important one.
The fuck?
I'm giving Bastion, Carolina, Folium, and Jade a Death Ward coin. Each of them gets one, and I have one.
Sick.
Ratata.
I thank you, but you actually don't know I'm here.
You've had one. No, like, you two have had one. I'm giving one to the other 2. You 2 have both had.
This is a
I thought I
dirty
lost
looking
mine.
dragon, but it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Holy
know,
shit, is that Puff?
green.
Alright,
It's a Puff the Magic Dragon.
it is
Oh,
Puff.
Oh, is it?
That's Puff.
I guess-
Copyright stricken.
Puff the Magic Dragon descends on you.
Biggest
as
Puff the Magic Dragon fan hunts us down.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
God.
big ass. Vanestra's a cosplayer, is the thing. And as she smashes down, she commands Jameson, says, "Control the lightning, bard." And then he shows her the cups with a sheepish little smile on his face. And she roars in anger with these motherfuckers. Like, she's more annoyed than anything. She's still not afraid of you. She's a giant amethyst dragon. Adult, if you are wondering about that. And everybody roll me initiative, please.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
suspiciously look up the stat block for that because I've never actually fought one.
I was gonna say, as I see the dragon, I'm going to pull out the Dragon Slayer Greatsword
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a
I got
potion of growth.
a 16.
I still have 2 potions of growth. I'm gonna use one.
Nice.
I got a 9.
I want you to know, Bailey, I can't actually see this.
See what?
The stat blocks.
Oh, good. Yeah, because you can only... That's the dopest thing ever. You can only see the...
No, I can't see them.
You can see them. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, actually, I can open a separate tab.
That's a 26 for me.
Can you only see the map now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 26 for me.
Nice. Okay.
Cosplayer.
And what'd you get, Bastion?
16.
Okay. And let me roll for her. Yeah, that's gonna be... Oh, fuck. I have so many tabs open. That's how you know it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, that's a dirty 20. Okay, so first thing that happens is the layer action.
What?
This is indeed, and as she's in dragon form, it is going to be dragon layer actions. So, gem dragons are more psychic. As you remember, I caught him, it was Emerald. And you see the ground around you shake like a funhouse mirror, and everything is difficult terrain until Vanestra's next turn. So the ground is wiggly, and you don't know where it actually is.
Thank God I can just,
That is the thing.
ignore that.
Yeah. And then, Carolina, you are up.
Okay, how far is she actually away from me?
A 10.
Okay, oh, I'm behind her. Alright, cool. So, is it a full action or a bonus action to take a potion?
It is a bonus action to take one. It is an action to feed one to somebody else.
Awesome. So, I'm going to use my bonus action to drink my potion of growth,
Mm-hmm.
which, let me get rid of that. Potion of growth, and that is bringing me to the 1d4 hours. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything except make me bigger. Okay. What does the enlarge spell do? That's what it does.
I can look.
Because it's just telling me it gives me the benefits of the enlarge effect.
Yeah. I thought it increased your strength.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But like on the potion of growth, it doesn't tell me what it does.
Oh, okay, yeah. Your size doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by 8. You are a large creature now. You have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and your weapons grow to match your new new size. Your weapons are enlarged, and you attack with them with an extra D4 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, coming out of the woodwork, I don't have my echo out. It's just me.
Mhm.
Okay, and I would like to attack with my great sword. Dragon
Cool.
Slayer Great Sword plus 14.
Jeez.
Yeah,
be
fucking
6
Carolina appears out of the fucking ether, double her size, big Carolina, and then stabs
Yeah.
Vernestra's dragon farm.
Fucking dragon. Okay.
I love killing.
Didn't know I was here.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe you did because you're psychic.
Carolina.
Oh my god.
Oh, advantage, right?
It's Carolina with a steel chair!
Advantage, right?
It is... let me look again. I think it's just... I mean, I guess you have surprised.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know you were there.
Yeah,
So,
33.
yeah, this one. 33 to attack.
Yep.
Hits, Chief.
2d6 plus 10. Oh, wait. That's an additional 3d6, my bad. So that's 5d6 plus 10. Okay, 24 and then the d4. 28 damage.
Nice. And let me write that down really quick. And this is out of the dragon's hit points, which it has a bunch of them. I'm so sorry, I already forgot that number.
28.
Thank you.
And then second attack still at advantage.
I would say she knows you're here now, so no.
24.
That hits.
36 damage.
Nice.
That's... Ooh. Yeah, and then I would... no, that's an action.
Yeah, and as you attack her, by the way, you are affected by her feedback aura. Each time the dragon takes damage, all creatures within a 30-foot radius, or within 30 feet, must succeed on a intelligence saving throw, or else.
Oh,
so
shit.
roll an intelligence saving throw.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
Or everyone within a
Intelligence.
30... Yeah, so it'd be you, Bastion, and... oh no,
Okay.
yeah, all of you, including William and Jade.
30.
Okay?
Intelligence. Yeah.
William.
Yeah. Minus 1.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely affected. I haven't even rolled yet. I know I'm affected.
Yeah, so
That's a
if you...
6.
Nice. If you got lower than a 16, you take 11 damage. And then do it again. Make another save.
Stupid bitch.
Oh, we would make
Yeah,
it
yeah, that's another fail. That's a 2.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
natural 20, so 31.
Nice. All right. Nothing happens to you, Bastion. The rest of you who
She's
also got...
such a big brain.
She does. Big brain energy. Yeah, if you got below 16, you're going to take 15 damage now. And so, Jade, who's not, not that she's not intelligent, but she has failed twice. She's not hurting, but it's not good either.
Is that psychic or force?
Psychic damage. Psychic damage.
I was assuming psychic. I was hoping for force.
Hoping for force because you're immune to that? Yeah.
I'm not immune to force.
Or
I'm
resistant
immune to
because the bro...
resistant.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Is that a melee attack?
No, it just radiates off of her. It's her being angry that you stabbed her twice.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna step away from her to finish my turn.
Okay. How far away?
Just 10 feet.
She's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
I'm aware.
Okay. I'm gonna say she went for a claw attack, so that's probably gonna miss you. 15?
Yes, it does miss.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. Next up is a legendary action. They're going to after hitting you with the reflection sort of thing, they're going to kind of mentally scream at you again. Everybody make me an intelligent, Carolina and Bastion, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Carolina and Bastion make me another intelligence save.
25.
11.
Okay. 11. You, Carolina, are going to take... It's going to be 10 damage, and she is going to move 15 feet just over this way to be closer to you guys and farther away from Carolina and her big dragon blade. Next up is going to be Vanestra herself.
Is she within 5 feet of me?
She is. Or no,
Okay.
she is 5 feet from you. There are 5 feet between you.
Damnations. Damnations.
What does that mean?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, damn it. Bummer.
Oh. I'm looking up a spell, I apologize. Okay. She's going to just kind of claw you guys. I'm going to roll a dice to see if it is Pale or Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't even say what I was going to do. Okay, evens Pale, odds Bastion. Okay, she's going to go for you, Bastion, with at least some of these. That's going to be a 24. As she tries to bite you.
24 would miss, but I have to roll a d20, and if it's a 6 or higher... okay. So she hits one of my duplicates.
Ah, okay.
Actually, no, sorry. Only on attacks that hit. That attack didn't hit.
Okay. Then she's going to go for a first claw. That's going to miss. Be 23. JC
Miss.
also fails. Yeah. Okay. And then... she's
I'm
going
stronger.
to-
I'm better. I'm
Oh
faster.
my god.
I'm built different.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so she misses all of you. You know, maybe she even strikes a claw across, but it does nothing to your gigantic metal body. And... next up is you, Bastion.
I'm gonna walk within 5 feet of her and then sock her in the face.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Wow, rough. 19, 13, 16.
Her AC is 20.
So none of those hit.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. I did fly up 5 feet though.
Okay. I'll write a 5 next to you so we remember.
Alrighty. And that's my turn.
Yay.
That's rough.
Yes. And a legendary action. She is going to, because she is also a person, not a, creature entirely. She is going to cast. That is Sunbeam, I believe is the spell called. Even in her dragon form, she can do magic, which is crazy. Oh, yikes. That was Jade doing it too, so you both fail. And that's going to be 68 radiant damage.
To who?
To you and Jade.
For free?
Huh?
Oh, because of the con save.
Yes. Her DC is a 16. So you
Is
take,
this an attack?
It is a spell attack, yes.
So, this would hit, meaning I would, roll a d20, and if it's a 6 or higher, it hits a duplicate.
Ah.
It's a 3. So, alright, what's the damage?
36 radiant. Let me see if Jade has any thing that can lessen this.
Wait. Oh. I could have used a reaction. Could I reaction Flash of Genius? And give myself
yeah.
a 21 save?
You know what you can do, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, even
Is
if
that
your
half the
character...
damage?
Yes.
Okay, so only 18.
Yeah, and also the second part of this is that you are blinded until your next turn, which would be Jade.
But I succeeded.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That's one for flash.
she kind of screams as she takes a lot, having already been affected by the other thing. And then it is going to be Pale.
First, I'm going to just look over at Jade and say, "Get out of here, leave." Then I'm going to run forward, and I'm gonna stab the dragon with that.
Cool.
Decker in the schnoz. Does an 11 hit?
Nah.
And I'm also going to summon my my bonking skull of bonking at what level should I go for? I'm gonna do fourth. Little fourth level bonking skull. I'm gonna try and bonk her in the head.
Okay. Let me go get you a skull. Oh, I can't stop drawing for some reason.
That is a plus 9, so it does a 10 hit, which is lower than my other hit.
No.
Damn.
I apologize.
With that, I'm going to try and back away a bit. And yeah, just wait. Am I engaged with her or no? I am.
You are in melee with her as you tried to stab her.
God, so I'm just gonna stay there. And I'm just gonna get What?
Use the reaction.
Nah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna.
Oh,
tell
she has
you-
used a reaction already. Yeah, you're right.
No,
No? Okay.
I'm gonna stay there anyway. I'm gonna yell at Jay just to get out of here.
Make a persuasion check to see if you can tell your rebellious sister to do anything.
Nice. That's a 1.
She yells back, "I'm not a fucking pussy like you, Pale."
Ta-da! And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next is another legendary action. She's going to already use that. She's just gonna make a perception check because she can only do that. She's looking for any extras of you, and because there aren't any, I don't think she finds any. I mean, maybe she detects that the fire boy is interested in the human girl's safety, and maybe she'll use that to her advantage because she's an evil creature. But other than that, she does not do much. And it is Folium and Jade's turn. Jade is going to go against your... Oh, Jesus, why can't I stop drawing? I can only... Okay. Well, we're just... I apparently can't touch the map anymore. Because I can just draw, and it won't let me...
Go switch back up to the cursor symbol.
Let me
Not-
refresh the page. Yeah. Okay, now I can click things again. Let me just...
I think that was me.
Oh god. Yeah, so Jade's gonna get in
I can
melee.
move.
Finally. Fuck. Alright.
I didn't think I could actually move me on my tablet. And
Oh, you can?
I just can't do it with the S Pen. I can do it with my finger though, which is weird.
Oh! Interesting. Yeah, she's gonna move into melee, and... Or actually, she's not going to run away, but she is going to be a little further back and just do the warlock thing and cast Eldritch Blast, which too many tabs. This is why I'm glad the kids aren't here, because that would be too much goddamn. I'm glad fucking Jameson isn't fighting in this, because he also has crazy spells that I don't have memorized. Yeah, they have 3 beams, 10d4. I mean, Jesus.
ND4, huh?
A D10 and a D4. Because they have a thing they can do. Her Eldritch Blast is +7, so one of them hits, the 17 does. So that's a D10 plus just 4. So it'd be 11 damage off of... Jesus, what's her name? Doesn't matter. And then Folium is basically going to run up with the trident that he has. Not trident. He also has an Ikawa, which is how he taught Pale to use one. And no, actually, he's going to jump on top of them with Dimension Door, which is a thing that he has. He's now under Cassandra, but just imagine he's on top, because I can't do that. And then he's going to stab with the Ikawa He can do it twice. That is has a +8, just barely meets her AC. And the second one, 2 12s in a row, cool. So he does that. And that's also 2d10 plus 5, so 8, 20, 18 damage. Good job, NPCs, I guess. These are the only time I tell you how many hit points the monsters have left. It is when they have a 69. We've not gotten to a creature that has a 420 number yet, but so the dragon form is at a 69. Congratulations for that knowledge. And then it is
Nice.
all the way at the top, thank you, a layer action, which is going to be, I have to look at what this spell is again. Or not even again, I just didn't do it earlier. Thank you for bearing with me while I frantically Googled things. Everybody make me a wisdom save.
10.
Okay.
Sorry. 10.
21.
I've been rolling my intelligence saves wrong.
Really?
My intelligence is a +3 on a
Oh
save.
god.
On a save, but a check it's a -1.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom +1.
Did you guys just hear my arms crack?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Good.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah, if you got it below a 16, you don't remember why you're fighting this dragon? You don't remember why Seamus and Jameson is here? She just effectively casted the Forget spell. Yeah, so you're just like, you know your friends are here, and you know there's a giant amethyst dragon here, and you know that you were on your way to Preford, but you don't remember why this dragon is trying to eat you guys. So do it that way, you will. And
How does that work with my unforgettable memory?
oh, huh? Or I guess I'll have you roll at advantage. Roll again.
Okay. She put like a magnet next to me.
Yeah. She wiped your fucking drive. Yeah. Okay. You pass. You start to feel the pull of no. She puts that memory in your recycle bin, but then you recover it and put it back on your desktop.
You have a solid hard drive.
No, get that magnet away from me.
Yeah.
You change your Polaris.
Amazing.
Okay.
Okay, Carolina, you're up.
All right. So she just tried to bite Bastion, right? So is her head down low?
Well, she bit him and then she went back for a claw. I mean, she's probably like 10 feet off the ground. You could
Okay.
jump. You could jump if you want.
Yes.
And jump! Come on and jump. Is that song? You know.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark,
Ooh.
and then I am going to have my flying monkey fly down
forgot
low
about
on
them.
her mouth to try to get her attention,
Mm-hmm.
and the help action, just flying by, and I'm going to run and jump on her head.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Definitely athletics. +11. And that is a check, so strength athletics checks, I do get advantage.
Nice.
I don't think I need it. A 27.
Yeah, you make it. For
Okay.
sure. Yeah, you do like a backflip on the way there.
So
Like as she reaches to bite your baby named in Bubbles.
So with me
she
being
goes to
4
try and bite
times
Bubbles. Grabs.
yeah, with me being 4 times my weight, does her head go down to the ground?
I'll have her make a strength check. You trying to immovable rod this bitch?
Yes.
Oh god. Wait, she has a legendary resistance and
Does that work on?
kind of bugs. That's not a
It's not a spell.
yeah, I guess if it would be a would it be a saving throw to buck you off? 'Cause-
Grapple checks are
It's just
so first you have
contested
to roll to
athletics,
hit, and then it's contested athletics, yeah. Well, it's athletics to grapple the creature, and then to save from it, it's athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, and then if the creature's larger than you, that affects it too, right?
Yeah, but they're both large, unless this is a...
Oh, true, Caroline is big. That's
Well,
right.
Is Carolina... Because I don't know if this is a huge or a large creature.
It is a...
Carolina's only large. Okay. So then, still a size bigger, but a feasible size bigger.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll have her make that 9 will be the athletics check. And then she's got a +5 strength. And it's not one of her skills, so that's only a, fucking 14. And then I guess you make an athletics check to slam dunk her, and then because you're big, it's bigger, or that was the 27?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You jump, I'll say that's your movement. You, slam dunk her head. I'd say you have a action still.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going straight for the immovable rod.
Okay.
Is her neck on the ground, or like head on the ground where I can like pin it behind her neck?
I'd say because you had a 27 on that, it's I'd say yeah, but if she moves her head sideways, she could slide out of it. It's gonna scrape her chin on the ground, but
I'll stab it into her neck
oh Jesus!
and lock it into place.
Make an attack roll.
All right.
You're gonna have to get really high to punch all the way through her.
Okay, I guess this is just a straight. So that'd be an unarmed, I guess.
I mean, no, it's a weapon, and
It is a weapon, but I don't have weapon stats for it, so I would have to
say it's the same as a quarterstaff.
Okay, so with a strength, that's still a plus 11 for me strength check.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay, and then I'm going to go get... I remember I wrote down the house rule for called shots. Go find it. It's going to be in Imperium system stuff, which God knows where that is. No, it's probably... I bet it's in the campaign guide. Yeah, there it is. Alright, and it's going to be on the bottom page. Next to all the armor degradation rules as soon as the page loads.
What?
Don't worry about it. That's for next game.
Oh, good.
Or next campaign.
So, next session. None of you have armor anymore. Good luck, guys.
No.
You're all naked, you're waking up, the sky is fiery red, and you see a rock flying in the sky.
Oh, great.
I don't find it in like the next 2 seconds. I'm just gonna never mind it.
Can you like control F it?
I don't know what phrase I would use. Called. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Pulls up your call log.
See if the dragon has W Riz.
No. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'll forget about it. Yeah, it was something about challenge rating adding to the thing. But you got a what again, Carolina?
24.
24. Yeah, you stab it in. I'm gonna go with the critical roll thing of she could rip it out and it's gonna hurt a lot. How much damage does it do? Just assuming it's the regular quarterstaff or whatever.
Regular quarterstaff is
I think they're like a D8.
It's a D8.
Yeah. So every bit counts. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot and it's in her neck, so it's gonna be bad news bears.
Ooh, an 8, so 15.
Nice.
Oh, since I was an attack, I do get to... I can make an extra attack?
I'm trying to... If the jumping was your movement, and then stabbing was your attack, and then I guess pressing the button's a bonus action, so yeah, you'd have another attack.
Okay.
There'd be a bonus action to change weapons also.
Oh, I also... Oh, yeah, there's a D6 added onto that because of the hunter's mark. I can't... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so an extra 2 damage.
Yeah, I would say because technically you should have used your bonus action to swip and get the immovable rod out, you wouldn't be able to do a second attack this turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pushing button. Well, then I'll just action surge.
Okay.
And now I will, with the great sword, continue stabbing in the
Okay.
head.
Okay. Are you
And
doing called shots again, or like going for anywhere?
I'm standing on her head. I just,
No, okay. Yeah, you're next to
just stabbing
Folium.
down. Yeah, and my flying monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say you, because Folium's also there, and you're on top of her, that you have advantage to attack as well.
33,
That hits.
and then 30 damage. 30 damage.
Damn. Yeah, it's the Dragon Slayer longsword is doing its work. You have hurt Venestra very much. What
And I
else
would-
do you do on an action surge?
And my last extra attack,
Okay.
30.
That hits.
34 damage.
Yeah, you stab her again, and the amethyst dragon form goes away. We're on to phase 2 of this battle, as Venestra turns into her regular form, which is that of a beautiful dryad. Tall.
Damn, you're high.
Probably 15 feet tall. Lithe, willowy. Her hair is a bushel of autumn leaves. And she's going to continue to try and kill you guys. And unless you guys can play later, we should probably stop there on phase 2.
If that's Earth, y'all, or you guys can keep fighting. I'm just gonna get to sleep.
Yeah,
Also,
let's do phase 2 later.
And because I also have to throw something in the chat that I don't want to say. I'm saying, oh my god, it's Birch's sister.
Yeah.
Knew it.
It's
And
not.
Carolina's like, damn, you're hot.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
tree.
I mean, yeah, she's a very powerful creature and is not wearing clothes. Yeah. It would
Carolina's
be intimidating to anybody.
Carolina's trying to be happy.
My immovable rod's just floating in the air now.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
Mm.
Yeah.
We're not going to say a better joke than that. Let me turn Craig off.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.